EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go from Arizona. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. On one, ready? Here we go. 11 MT, Tate. Hey, can. Stop. On the ground, former Notre Damer, Kyron Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Stop. 80. Stop.
It's another run here for Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
On one, ready? He's just set. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
11 MT, take. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On one, ready?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11. 11. 11. 12. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
12. Stop.
1st down, it is Williams. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Sit. 2-2.
Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
2-2.
That one intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field and get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
He fields it at the 8. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They go play action with Murray. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Omaha. Shit. Move.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Murray. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. 1st and 10. That is caught up wide on the RPO. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That one, take it in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
11. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go. 180.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good. Bengals 1st down. It's a
Here we go.
32.
180.
Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. It's up to Andrews as they set up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
180. 180. Stop.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Done. Stop. Hey, can.
In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down. Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. To the pylon, he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Sit.
2nd down, Murray. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180. 12. Stop.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Here we go. Stop. 11 empty.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
On 2, ready? Just get set. Stop. 11. Stop.
Again, it's Pollard. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
Nice to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
65-yard attempt.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And this will stay a two-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
A give. Here's Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Second down and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
12, 11. Here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Forced out wide.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Second.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
11 MT. Hey. 11 MT.
13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's your set. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because
Here we go.
I think he's lucky that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
11, Thomas.
On third down, here's Williams. A big hole. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Cincinnati.
A first down throw for Burrow.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow here on second down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey. 2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. On the run to the right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much of it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Omaha.
Now, Murray. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
That's one. 1-1. 2-2. 2-2.
To throw is Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He'll try and run here with Benson. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Again, it's Benson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
It is third and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
12. Here we go. 180. Stop.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
I'm fine, ready?
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
Gun 11, MT, Big 13. Big 13.
The RPO, that one is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 59 yards.
First and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend his third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey. 1-1.
Now Murray on first down. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. That's thrown short, caught by Ryman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Bengals' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 3.
Come back. 2-2.
A run with Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third down, 3 to go.
1-1. 2-2. Hot. 1-1.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
2-2. 2-2. 2-2.
We're going to run it, and this is LeQuint Allen. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 6.
2-2. 1-1.
From the gun, it's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now a second down throw from Murray. We'll get that one out to Connor. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Let's go. Shoot. 1-1. 1-1.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
2-2. Hot. 1-1.
Murray now on second down. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Oh, hey. 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Second and 10.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
On the ground, this is Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third, they need 8.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Oh, he's got a man running with him, and they connect. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Again, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. That was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Murray's going to throw again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15. On one, ready? It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Gun. Shot. Can. Shot.
It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Here we go. Shot. Wide 80. Wide 80 shot. Shot.
They'll go again here with Williams. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not have a return. This one hits in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he will score! Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
11, 11, 11. Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
They run over center with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yards, but it will set up third down.
Down at the 39-yard line.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
On one, right?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
11, 11, 11.
If they give up the middle with Williams. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Working out of the gun, Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. To throw again is Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
4th down. Here's Murray. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
First down throw for Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
2nd down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Murray to throw for it on 4th down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Stop.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Sirica. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.